So, last Saturday, something fantastic happened. I got my very first allotment, and I'm so excited. Come on, let me show you around. And here it is. It's a bit of a big plot. A couple of greenhouses. So it's the middle of December now. I just picked this up last Saturday, and I think I've struck gold with this plot, because, well, a lot of the time when people take on plots, they're completely overgrown and need weeks of work to get them going, but I don't think this one does. I think it's all right. Let's give you a quick tour. And it's one of the only plots on site I can actually bring my car onto. So I'm up here today to shift a bit of rubble, just have a general tidy up and get ready for that growing season. So, starting off from the gates, I've got my car, which I've just pulled on. Got a bit of stuff in this corner that just wants shifting out, really. A few bits of old wood and things as we walk around. There's a bed here that looks like they've had a fire on. Some sort of apple tree, not sure what. A little pond. And now we come over to the greenhouses. Now, structurally these look sound, collecting water for us, but need a little bit of TLC. It's got a new panel down there to go in. It's missing a panel here in the door. But all in all, structurally sound. Looks like I've had some stuff growing in here. Just last season. Now we're on to this one. Now it's missing a panel down here, which I think is what it said what that one's for. A few bits of broken glass to take care of. Some sort of pepper, well, chilli plant down there. Does that come back each year? I might move that inside to protect it. Again, some of these have been replaced with plastic, the plastic panels, which are quite cheap, which is good. I've got a bit of a potting bench, quite a few pots and trays in here. In here, I've got a bin filled with some compost. A really nice grassed area here. Yeah, nice to relax on in the summer. Some logs down there, which I'll come to in a minute. Got another pond made out of a bathtub. That's kind of cool. And we've got the beds. Now this weed here, put it in the comments if you know what that is, because it's in this bed, and it's also in this bed here. I've got some carrots growing. I just pulled those out. They're looking all right. These are going to be some sort of berry bushes, I think. Again, if you know what they are, drop it in the comments below for us. Looks like I had some very big sunflowers in there. And as I move down, I'm going to guess that is rhubarb. And these would have been beetroot, I think. Another large bed down here. Now, in this one here, he's got, I think, those cabbages have about had it at the front. got some netting over it. These ones at the back are going well. I think they're good to harvest, to be honest. Not sure. Now some of this stuff is going to take with in this burner, some of the stuff in that shed. Says give them a couple of weeks, that's fine. Underneath these two, they're filled with netting to go over the beds. There we go. There's more netting down there. We have more trees, more fruit trees all over the plot. That shed, a couple of bits in there that I think he's taking with him. He said give him a couple of weeks, that's fine. I think that needs to go, to be honest. Now, over here, this is where they were building a polytunnel. That's what the bricks were for, on the frame. But unfortunately, apparently the cover for the polytunnel blew away, they never finished it. Got some compost bins down there in the corner. They're looking a bit knackered, so I'm going to bring some pallets up, I think, and rebuild them. And these two beds here are just completely covered in grass. Look at all the apples from that tree. There's just loads of them. I bet that produced well. Now what really attracted me to this plot is not only the greenhouses, given, need a bit of TLC, but the buildings. So in here, this brickwork building, needs a bit of TLC. Half of the roof has been replaced with the corrugated plastic. It is waterproof because there's no water coming in here that I can see anyway. Brickwork needs a little bit of TLC, bit of repointing. It looks like the front's already been done, but is the fire, and that's what the logs are for. You get a fire going in here in the colder weather. It's also great for storage, but it's got a little extension on it. All the tools. And he even said there's a soak away toilet. Gonna be honest, haven't lifted the lid on that yet. Maybe a job for another day. So I've got a bit of help from a friend today. So all we're doing today, as it's mid-December, is I want to get all the bits and pieces that are rubbish, really, like these metal bits here. You know, I want to get them all into one corner so I can see what I've got to deal with there. And see what I've got to do. And then maybe tomorrow I'm going to have a look at these greenhouses, see what panels I need. Right, there's a missing bit there. What repairs need doing to the panels and get those ordered. And I've been told mid-December I actually put onion sets in because I really want to get something growing up here. But first things first, we're going to unload the car, get the kettle on, and then we're going to start shifting. Bring you back shortly. And there we have it, camp kitchen. It's now set up in the main room. Time to get a brew on. Oh, that's leaking slightly. Never mind. I love these little sachets. Maple sugar coffee all in one.
Yeah. Well, when I was filming, you were like, you said tea.
Yeah, I did say tea, you're right. So, this is Michael. Now, if you're already subscribed to my travel vlog channel, you will know Michael. He's come up here today to give me a hand shifting some stuff. And Nevaeh.
And my daughter.
So, just having a coffee before we get started and clearing some of the stuff. Just taking stock of the place, really. You know, getting ideas in my mind of how I want the plot to look. So this was the chairman's plot, and an allotment just over the way, a bit of a bigger one. An old guy unfortunately had a stroke, and it said to the chairman, who's his friend, I need to downsize. So he says, okay, I'll swap with you. You know, and they swapped over, but unfortunately he didn't feel he was able to continue. So a friend of mine said, well, does this one come up? Are you interested? And I said, yes. I came down last weekend to have a look, and happy days. Now, it's £25 for the keys, to obviously the gate keys. I can change the locks on my gate and this if I want to. The brick building. He says, well, the rent's paid till March, so you haven't got anything to pay. Brilliant, thank you. And it'll be about 172, 182 pounds is what he says, once they've worked out the water and the water bills for the following year. So I haven't actually got to pay anything until March, which is really, really good. Yeah. So I've got some decisions to make, really. You know, do I want my beds to look like this? Do I want them raised? I think for the first year, I'm going to start on the side of the plot to my right, and just keep the weeds down on the left, and maybe have a garden area over there, a place with a bit of decking and a barbecue and somewhere to relax on in the summer. But yeah, I'm itching to get something growing. So, losing a bit of light now. Pulled up some carrots, got that bed dug out. Maybe starting some more there. Cleared the broken glass from behind the greenhouses. Shifted some of the rubble, all going across that side of the site at the minute. Slightly productive first day. To be honest with you, just enjoying being out in the garden. I still don't have a garden, so it's nice. Well, thanks very much for watching. If you've got any advice on what you think I should do with the space and what things I should be growing this year, put it in the comments below for us. And Don't forget to like and subscribe.